Good day, this is Dr. Edward Padama, and now we are going to discuss the use of prepositions at, on, in, and by used in transportation, location, and time. So let's start. Okay, let's start with the prepositions used for transportation. And usually, the prepositions used for transportation are on, in, and by. So we usually use at for the other two areas that we are going to discuss today, which is location and time. So the first two prepositions are usually the ones being confused with the use of on and in on transportation. So when do you use on and when do you use in? So on the right side is usually classified as a preposition used for public transportation, while the other one, in, is used for private transportation. And the other criteria is that on usually is used to describe a large area or part of the transportation that you are on, while in describes a transportation smaller or an area wherein you cannot stand or walk around. So in our example of the use on in public or in transportation, you have the following. So you have on the train, on the bus, on the plane, or on the ship. So this usually describes public transportation with a very significant large area where you can move around the transport. While on the other hand, in refers to in the car, in a taxi, in a boat, or in a raft, as compared to the preposition on, which is used for public transport with a large area. You can see that these examples are private and covers a smaller area compared to how you use it on the preposition on. And the last preposition used for transportation is the preposition by. By refers to how you got to that particular place. So in our example, we have two types: through vehicle and through a medium. So you can say that I arrived here by car, by plane, by train, by boat. Or on the other hand, you can also use by land, by air, or by sea. Okay, the next one will be the prepositions used for location. We have at, on, in, and by. So when we use the preposition at, it refers to a specific area. So I will be saying that let us meet at this particular address, or let us meet at the train station. The second preposition is on. On refers to a flat area, therefore it means that you are on top of that particular area, like floor or on the floor. Or it can also refer to a more general location as compared to at. So 6th Avenue. Let us meet on the 6th Avenue. The next preposition is in. This refers to an area where you are enclosed using walls, ceiling, and floors. So you may use this in our example as in a room, in the room, in a car, in the taxi. the last preposition is the preposition by. So this one is particularly more direct and simpler as compared to the other prepositions. So by refers to close, near, or beside the location. So let us meet by the mall, or let us meet by this particular area. Okay, last but not the least will be the discussion of prepositions referring to time. So on the right side of your screen, you can see a diagram of a pyramid referring to the specific areas of time. So starting with the prepositions at on top, it refers to a specific time or part of the day. An example of that would be at 8 a.m. And then moving down on a larger area or span of time, the use of on can be or is used for specific date or day. So in our example, you have on Monday, on my birthday, on Saturday. And the last one, at the base of the pyramid, you have the use of the preposition in, referring to a general area of time. And in our example, we have in January, in the 90s, in 1970. And then the last would be the preposition by. This refers to the end of a particular time. So our definition would be not later than. So we use it as an example, or in our example as by 5 o'clock. So submit your requirement by 5 o'clock. So in review, this is the presentation of the prepositions at, on, in, by, used in transportation, location, and time. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you click subscribe